Hello Arlington sports lovers and welcome to O'Brien Arena in Woburn, where the Arlington Spy Ponders are taking on the Braintree Womps in the quarterfinals of the MIAA Girls Varsity Hockey Playoffs. We'll send to the ice soon with myself and Mary Rose on commentary. We'll see you back here in just a few seconds.
Arlington has won the Super 8 Massachusetts State Championship.
Playoff hockey continues for Arlington today as the Spy Ponders face off against an extremely tough Braintree squad who went 17-2-1 on the year, placed as the 3rd seed against Arlington, who placed as the 6th seed and went 13-2-5 on the year. My name is Nick Antonakas, and I'm lucky enough to be joined by Mary Rose Saad today for this quarterfinals playoff matchup. And man, the atmosphere here is incredible, and an incredible stadium, fans filling up the stands. And it's set to be an incredible matchup here today. Mary Rose, can you tell me a little bit about Braintree and how they've gone through the playoffs so far?
So they beat Westford Academy 4-1. They beat Reading 2-0. They're looking like a very tough team right now. They're definitely going to prove to be a challenge for these Spy Ponders. But this team has been very strong all season, and they've made it this far. Now, if the girls win this match, they will be facing Austin Prep for the number 2 seed.
Austin Prep is the number 2 seed, and they just beat Belmont 3-0 just before we came in. So a shot at the semifinals is on the line here today, the chance to face the tough number 2 seed Austin Prep. But first, the Spy Ponders have to go through the Braintree Womps. Maddie Kropelka at center ice for the Spy Ponders, and here we go. Face-off won by Arlington. Corsetti chips it into the Braintree zone, but they recover quickly and look to exit back the other way. Shea O'Day chases after the puck in her own end. Braintree girls center early on, but a good play by O'Day puts it behind the net. They head to the corner, battling for it alongside the boards. The Braintree girls keep it in. O'Day holds behind the net, trying to send it to Gabby Russo. Braintree girls still hold, and a save by Elise Rod off a tough angle. Battling for it now in the corner. O'Day takes it on the far side. Still battling for it. Corsetti's there to help. She loses her stick. Braintree girls still applying an enormous amount of pressure, but a good takeaway by Gabby Russo in her own end. Molly Keneally runs into a Braintree girl on the way out. And a tough start here. We're seeing what the Braintree girls are made of. Fiona Johnson-McDonald holding it. Sends it up out into the neutral zone where Braintree recovers. Spy Ponders look to apply some pressure, but Braintree dumps it all the way back in to the Arlington end. Now Arlington looking to exit their own end, but the puck bounces into the bench, and I believe it will be a neutral zone face-off. Wow. Braintree looking tough early on, and that just goes to show you why they've only lost 2 games so far this year. But for the Spy Ponders, Mary Rose, I know you weren't here for the first 2 playoff matches. In the first round, the Spy Ponders faced off against Medway Ashland. It came away with the 3-2 win. Elise Rod covers it up. Anyway, Arlington came away with the 3-2 win in the preliminary round of the playoffs versus Medway Ashland. And last week, beat the Needham girls by a score of 2-1. Or 2-0, excuse me. And now they're here today in the quarterfinals. Puck deflected in front, still in the middle of the net, but battling for it there was, Devin Norman, who takes a hard fall on the ice. Physical hockey early on here. A Braintree girl's down. She's very slow to get up, and they're going to call the play dead. She took a hard hit alongside the boards.
That looks like Rose Harvey.
Rose Harvey takes a tough hit. Seems like her hand is shaken up, but Mary Rose, based off the last time you were here with the Spy Ponders, what do you think their key is to come away with the win here today against the tough Braintree squad?
I saw some gorgeous finesse by them against Belmont. Last time I was there, unfortunately, I had a class for the first one, and then I was sick for the second match. I'm so glad to be here today. I'm seeing a lot of talent from the Braintree girls, they have like very strategic positioning in terms of getting to the puck in advance, but that's something that the Spy Ponders are great at too, as well as that touch of aggression that you absolutely do need in hockey. However, I was there for the last couple of minutes of the Austin Prep game where they won, and my goodness, they look like they're going to be a challenge.
Definitely, but first, Mary Rose, we got to get through the Braintree girls, and obviously it's great to have you here back for another game. And what a game to return to. Spy Ponders have been incredibly hot as of late, wiping out great teams. And now they go against their toughest challenge of the year in the Braintree Womps. Puck in the Braintree and Molly Keneally looking to apply some pressure. And shot goes into the middle, puck deflects up to the sky, but now Molly Keneally takes it back in the neutral zone, looking to enter the Braintree zone. Takes a shot on net, and a big save early on there. The first save, I believe, for the Braintree goaltender. That's Ellie Foley. Net for the Womps. Carolyn Days in the circle for the Spy Ponders. She wins the draw, goes back to Corsetti at the point, but the Braintree girls take it away, going back the other way. Trying to split the D is number 7. She has some room. Saved by Elise Rod. Beautiful save. Goes behind the net. The Spy Ponders battling for it. Shippy game early on. Another shot off the wraparound, and Elise Rod covers it up. Bodies fly in front of the goal. Spy Ponders not going to let the Braintree girls push them around early on as they stand their ground in front of the net. Little less than 3 minutes have gone by here in the game so far. It's gonna be a long one for both squads. Both incredible teams here today in the quarterfinals, but an incredibly entertaining first couple of minutes in this one as the Spy Ponders recover in their own end, looking to exit. Now Gabby Russo takes it up the middle. Braintree girls make a nice physical play and now look to re-enter the Arlington zone.
The Braintree girls are looking good, but I could see a little better job of puck handling from them.
Russo takes a shot, definitely. You gotta watch the puck handling skills of the Braintree girls. Puck chips in, oh my, close. That was a tough deflection. Almost bounced into the net. Now the Spy Ponders looking to change the tides a little bit in this one. Gabby Russo off an amazing shift goes to the bench. The Spy Ponders girls keep up the pressure. Kopelka battling for it. In last game, Kopelka was red hot, scoring a huge goal in the third period to put the Spy Ponders up 1-0 last time. Spy Ponders were in playoff action, and she looks to be a pivotal piece for the Spy Ponders here today as the puck goes back to the neutral zone and is dumped into the Braintree end. Molly Keneally puts on some good pressure, tries to center the pass. Again, puts it in front. Carolyn Days takes a huge shot and a save. Huge opportunity there for the Spy Ponders. They look to be applying some pressure. Wipeout alongside the boards. Molly Keneally went down along with another Braintree girl. That's number 19, and the Braintree girl is very shaken up. She's going to limp to the bench. Molly Keneally seems fine, but Braintree girl gets shaken up. We hope that she will return to this matchup soon.
Ellie Foley has looked very poised in goal for Braintree so far. She's very focused. She's not going to let those soft shots get past her.
Definitely. She made a huge save on Carolyn Days early on. That's impressive, but the Spy Ponders went up against a tough goalie against Medway Ashland. Oh, a shot taken goes wide. I'll get back to that point later, but now the shot taken in front, and apparently the Spy Ponders are now on the penalty kill. Molly Keneally was called on that battle against the boards there. I'm assuming it's a roughing because the Braintree girls seemed shaken up after the play, or a boarding of some sort, but now the Braintree girls looking to capitalize on the on the power play, excuse me. Puck taken into the middle, tried to get cleared out there by Gabby Russo. Russo, she has some room, and Michaela Doherty tried to stretch pass it up to her, but a good play by the Braintree defense, and look at Russo. Nice tie-up by Russo, looking to battle for it in the neutral zone, but the Braintree girls re-enter. Some room there on the left side, but O'Day's all over that. Pins the girl against the boards, and wow, they both go down. Physical contest early on. Puck goes behind the net. Grace Corsetti's there to cover it up. 55 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for the Spy Ponders. Shot taken in front, loose, and Gabby Russo makes a great play. Gets the puck out, barely kept in though by the Braintree girls. Spy Ponders are tired, haven't been able to get a change off. O'Day finally clears it out into the neutral zone, and the Spy Ponders penalty kill squad deserves a rest. They head to the bench for a change. Battling for it alongside the boards in front of the benches now. Allie Piggott comes away with it with some room short-handed. takes it all the way down the other way. And battling for it now, and the Braintree girls looking to go back the other way. A couple seconds remaining on the penalty kill, 15 to be exact for the Spy Ponders. Puck trickles through, and now a one-on-one going back the other way with some room. Tries to take it through the middle. That was Maddie Kropelka. Need a physical play, and now the Spy Ponders go back to even strength, but back the other way go the Braintree girls. Puck lays on the blue line. No offside is called. I wonder why, but you'll never know as the puck goes out into the neutral zone. Battling for it now. Goes in the Braintree end. Doherty looks for an opportunity in the middle. And the Spy Ponders go for a quick line change as Braintree goes back the other way. Battling for it in the middle now. Still battling it. Braintree tips it in to the Arlington end. Now goes against the boards. Battling for it in front of the net. Puck chips all the way down to the Arlington end. Holding. Oh, giveaway in front. Good play there by Gabby Russo to clog the middle. Now O'Day exits her own end. Going back the other way. Gets around one. She has Molly Keneally on the left. Center shot. Save. Beautiful opportunity for the Spy Ponders early on. And that's their second big chance of the game. Carolyn Days now holds behind the net. Hits it off to Talanian, who sends it back to O'Day on the blue line. Sends it over to Devin Norman. Norman holds, chips it alongside the boards, looking for Carolyn Days, who's perched behind the net. Braintree girls applying pressure, though. Looking to take it away. Talanian, though. Nice physical play to keep the puck on her stick. Nice move, still holding behind the net. Good patience by Talanian, looking for an opportunity. Gives it back to Devin Norman on the blue line. Norman holds, tries to send it to O'Day, but a good play there. Nice poke check by the Braintree girl to send it out into the neutral zone. Devin Norman now chips it back all the way behind the Braintree net. Both teams go for a line change. Puck sent into the middle, goes all the way back down. Icing's called off. Take it behind the net is Grace Corsetti. Corsetti pressured, sends it to Johnson McDonald on the left side. Braintree girls take it away, center it, and Elise Rod makes another great save and some scrum in front of the net afterwards. Mary Rose Saad, I've been talking a lot recently with the non-stop action here so far, but what have you seen so far out of both of these squads here today so far in this playoff matchup?
It's looking like a great game. Braintree plays a very defensive game. Even the forwards are very, very defensive. The Spy Ponders have had a very hard time putting shots on goal. I feel like goalie Ellie Foley, I feel like she's only had to face 3 shots, something like that. It's definitely been difficult. The Spy Ponders are an amazing offensive team, but Braintree seems to be stifling the fire.
I definitely agree with you there as the Braintree girls were called offside. The Braintree goaltender only facing 3 shots so far. You are correct about that, but huge opportunities for Arlington on 2 out of 3 of them. Both centering passes as the Spy Ponders gear up to take the neutral zone face-off. Taking it is Maddie Kropelka. Braintree wins it, now looking to move the puck around in the neutral zone and looks for a hole to enter the Arlington end. Puck hit in front, good play by Kaylin Murphy. Murphy battling for it, sent alongside the boards. Doherty now looking to fly up the other way. Puck sent back into the Arlington end. Shea O'Day's there to recover it. Holds behind her net, looks for options, sends it to Johnson McDonald, who battles for it. Puck centered again, but no shot. Nobody there to cash in for the Braintree girls as the puck goes back into the Arlington end. Now exiting the other way is Maddie Kropelka. 2-on-1. Sends over to Molly Keneally, who takes her shot. Save! Rebound! Puck still loose on the blue crease. Oh my God, they make that incredible save. Spy Ponders got to get a shot on net though. Their goalie doesn't have their stick. Goes back to the point. Johnson McDonald, a huge opportunity there for the Spy Ponders. So close to cashing in the first goal of this game. Puck battling for it alongside the boards now. Molly Keneally is in there. Braintree girls come away with it. And now going back the other way into the neutral zone. Recovered by Arlington, sent into the Braintree end, but the Braintree girls carry it quickly out of their own end. Puck perched in front of the bench. Braintree retreats a little bit. Braintree doing a good job moving the puck around here as it's sent through the neutral zone. Going through is Corsetti. Corsetti hits it off to Talanian. Talanian behind the net for Corsetti. Nice play by Corsetti, stepping up on the play. Sends it. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I've noticed the Belmont seniors making a huge difference in this play. Like Delia Lee, Abby Holland. Who else was it? Ali DeCoste. They've really been putting defensive pressure on there, as well as offensive pressure. They're not on the ice a ton, which is good so that they can rest up and then make the most amount of impact when they are there.
Definitely, the Braintree girls had some stars shining here early on, especially in the defensive front of things. Kropelka makes a nice move, still has it. Oh my God, beautiful move. Close call, but no cigar on that one as the goalie poke checks it away, but Arlington quickly recovers. Entering the Braintree end, Talanian battling for it alongside the boards. Spy Ponders fall back to cover on the defensive side of things. Puck sent around behind the net. Battling for it, the Spy Ponders take it. Murphy sends it around to Norman. Talanian with some room, going back the other way now. Has one defender to beat, but she gets tied up alongside of her. As the puck goes back, Braintree recovers, taking it out of their own end now. Oh, go ahead.
That was number 18 senior for Braintree, Liz Connolly, that was covering. It was Maddie Kropelka, right?
That was Ava Talanian who was taking.
Talanian. Yeah, she was doing a great job covering Talanian on the breakaway. They're not going to play a safe game.
Definitely.
But the way that they're getting in their face without it being physical to the point of penalties is so smart.
Definitely, the Braintree girls capitalizing on all aspects of the game so far here, but the Spy Ponders are putting up a great fight as well. Has the shot, and it goes above the net. Norman lost her stick, and another save by Elise Rod. Elise Rod has been busy here early on, saving a lot of these Braintree opportunities. She's done a fantastic job. Called for icing on the play. I believe Russo was winning the race to that puck, but they say otherwise. With 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in the first period. And it's been exciting so far for both squads as we're knotted still at 0. Carolyn Days will take the draw for the Spy Ponders. Braintree wins it, takes a shot deflected in front. Great job tracking down the puck by Elise Rod as the puck squeaks out into the corner. And now going back the other way, Spy Ponders looking to get it out of their own end. Puck sent into the middle once again. Great opportunity shut down there, but Amelia Shizas battling for it alongside the boards, makes a beautiful play to enter into the neutral zone. The Spy Ponders now holding their own end. The Braintree girls applying an enormous amount of pressure. No hook called on that one. Players wiping out left and right. I believe that may have been a hooking of some sorts, but nothing called on the play. Molly Keneally hits it off the boards, bats it into the neutral zone. Keneally with some room going back the other way. Tied up by the Braintree defender. Wow, great play by that Braintree defender. Now battling for it. Braintree carrying through the neutral zone with some space, tries to take a shot, is blocked in front. Rebound, saved by Rod. Rebound loose in front. Goes back to the point again. Another save by Rod. Rebound, huge save by Rod again. Oh my God. Braintree still holding the puck in the Arlington end. 1:35 remaining on the clock. Spy Ponders now. Collision at center ice, but no call on that play as the Spy Ponders finally get into the Braintree end. Elise Rod makes a beautiful array of saves there. Now the Spy Ponders look to apply some offensive pressure of their own. Johnson McDonald tries to take a shot, it's blocked. Good job by McDonald holding it in. Puck goes back to the point. Devin Norman's there to take it. Now Gabby Russo looks to enter. Stuck alongside the blue line. The puck is pinned against the boards. Now Braintree hits it back into the Arlington end once again. Chasing after it is Johnson McDonald. Puck deflected out there by Devin Norman. Goes into the corner. Braintree sets up again. Another shot and another great save there by Elise Rod. Wow. Impressive sequence of saves by Elise Rod. Just incredible. What have you thought of Elise Rod's play so far here, Mary Rose?
This girl is a brick wall. She's like a mini Tuukka, and I think it has saved Arlington to the point where, you know, they've gotten to be fighting for the number 2 seed. Honestly, I feel like if they didn't have her, they wouldn't be here right now, because they're an incredible team. But like her stopping pucks like that, especially when Arlington's on the offensive side.
Oh, that's a call and a half. Ava Talanian called with boarding there. Oh.
That was Fiona Hume too,
who got hit on the play. Spy Ponders touch it, and the Braintree girls will go on the power play with 8.8 seconds remaining here in the first period. This will take them into the second, but that was a dangerous hit there. I believe that Ava Talanian obviously wasn't meaning to do that. Was just trying to get a body on the play, but just a little bit too much from Talanian. She's going to be assessed with a 2-minute minor for boarding.
Yeah, as things ramp up, the physicality is definitely going to do so too. The same thing that we saw in the Belmont game, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. The Spy Ponders showed their physical side in the Belmont contest last time you were here. Shaw taken in front, save. Rebound still loose in front of the net. Clock bleeds down last second. And we're knotted at 0 to close out the first period. Spy Ponders will be on the penalty kill in the second. In the first period. Mary Rose, tell me what you saw out of the first period and what you hope to see in the second period.
This was so intense. I think the biggest thing for Arlington, as I just said, Elise Rod, absolutely amazing. Now, here's the thing though. Belmont's goalie, Ellie Foley, she hasn't been tested yet at all. So if Arlington can just poise up the puck handling and the passing just a little bit, we'll see how Ellie Foley can hold up under more pressure.
Well, that's it for first period action. We're knotted here at 0. As the Spy Ponders look to apply some more offensive pressure in the second period against a very tough Braintree squad. We'll see you back here soon for second period action.
I'm Kira Power from the Arlington Sports Update. Are you interested in getting involved in sports broadcasting? Stop by our Studio B at 892 Mass Ave across from the high school, or visit us at acmi.tv.
Welcome back, Arlington sports fans, to second period action where we're knotted at 0-0 between the Spy Ponders and the Braintree Womps. Mary Rose, what are you looking to see from the Spy Ponders in this second period to overcome a tough Braintree squad?
I got 3 words for you. Shots on goal.
That's a good analogy to have there for the Spy Ponders. They've had a couple of opportunities in the first period and a couple of great opportunities, to say the least. But Spy Ponders obviously are going to need a little bit more gusto when it comes to getting shots on net.
What I want to see is if Ellie Foley is as good in goal as the Womps are defensively.
It's going to be interesting to see what Foley can do here in the second period against the Spy Ponders, but taking the draw now is Gabby Russo. Spy Ponders are on the penalty kill to start the second period, 1:45 remaining on that penalty, which was taken by Ava Talanian. And obviously the Womps looking to enter the Arlington end very quickly. Puck gets held in. Holding now is Murphy. Murphy tries to hit it out of her own end, but the Braintree Womps recover. Taken around behind the net. Packed to the circle. Shot taken, it goes wide. And it clears out into the neutral zone. Braintree girls forced to clear, and they're called offside. So we'll go back to the neutral zone for a face-off with 1:15 remaining on the penalty against David Talanian. Taking the draw for the Spy Ponders is Gabby Russo. Russo takes the draw off the tie-up. Braintree comes away with it. Going back the other way now, carrying it up the board, sending it back. Good pressure there by O'Day. Trying to take the Braintree girl off the puck, but they keep possession. Shot taken in the middle, deflected in front, and it goes wide. Spy Ponders battling for it, goes back out into the neutral zone. Good pressure there by Michaela Doherty. And now going back the other way with some space in the middle. And a save by Elise Rod. Beautiful save by Elise Rod. Number 12 was juking left and right, but Rod shuts her down. Wow, beautiful pad save there by Rod to keep the Spy Ponders knotted at 0 with 44 seconds remaining on the penalty kill now for the Spy Ponders. Days wins the draw for Arlington, and the puck is chipped out into the neutral zone. And Braintree trying to pin it against the boards. Physical play there by Arlington trying to get it out. Braintree holds in the neutral zone now. And the puck sent all the way back to the Braintree end. Holding now behind the net. Braintree looks to exit their own end. Good pressure there by Carolyn Days. Deflects the puck, but Braintree still comes away with it. Johnson McDonald tips it back. Braintree recovers now. 5 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Shaw, another save by Elise Rod. Wow. She has been amazing in both the first and the little bit of the second period we've had so far. It's just been very impressive.
She really has, but the question is she going to get tired? Because this team, not only are they great defensively, the Belmont, apparently my mind is still in the last game that I was there for. The Braintree Womps, they're just as good offensively as they're defensively. They have great puck IQ. They're great with passing. They know how to put shots on goal, as we can see, because Elise Rod has had to stop quite a few compared to Ellie Foley with like 3.
Oh, tough wipeout on the boards there. But Kropelka seems to be okay. Definitely, it's going to be interesting to see what the Spy Ponders can do defensively to take some of this pressure off Elise Rod. But now going back the other way is Doherty, who chips it up to Kropelka. Kropelka plowing through on the side of the boards. Takes it, battling for it behind the net, stepping up, takes a shot, it barely goes wide. Grace Corsetti with a great shot. Holding it in now is Johnson McDonald, battling for it alongside the boards. Still battling for it, and it squeaks out into the neutral zone, sent over to Corsetti. Corsetti chips it behind into the Braintree end, but Braintree recovers pressure, given away in the middle to Gabby Russo, who tries to take a shot on net, and it barely goes wide. Molly Keneally there as well, trying to apply some pressure, but the Braintree girls dump it out all the way back to the Arlington end. Holding now, Johnson McDonald chips into the middle, looking for Talanian. Keneally there as well, chasing after the puck. Keneally gets some space, takes a shot. She was going down at the same time, still gets the shot on net. Keneally seems a little bit shaken up on the play, and she's looking for a call, along with the rest of the people in the stands. That seemed like a hook. Now, apparently the refs listen to me. It will be a hook on the Braintree girls, and the Spy Ponders go on the power play for the first time today, having to kill off 2 penalties so far. They look to capitalize on a power play of their own. Taken behind, into the corner, sent back to the point for O'Day. O'Day tries to send it across for Doherty, but it's intercepted by the Braintree girls looking to go back the other way. O'Day takes a shot. She's all right as she recovers the puck in her own end. Braintree girls applying a lot of pressure on the penalty kill. Very aggressive. Tries to take a shot, but it's blocked by O'Day. O'Day, and now just pinning it against the boards. Braintree girls trying to get clock time winding down. And now going through the neutral zone is Grace Corsetti. Corsetti in the Braintree end, loops it all the way around the side of the net. Back to Kropelka on the blue line. Kropelka tries to send it back to Corsetti, but it's taken away. Good job by Kropelka holding the puck in. And now they go for a quick line change. Braintree now carrying through the neutral zone, takes a shot, deflected in front, they score!
That was Lila Shea.
Off the deflection in front, the Braintree girls score shorthanded. That's a tough one. Elise Rod definitely wants that one back. A tough deflection in front, and the Braintree girls take the lead 1-0.
That shows that Elise Rod is under a lot of pressure, and it's starting to get to her, and it shows poor defense on the Arlington part as well. We're seeing a lot of defensive play too, and it's the worst because the offensive play isn't as strong as it would need to be to make up for that.
It wasn't even a bad play. It was just a tough deflection. Unfortunate. Taking a shot now is Carolyn Days. But anyway, off the dump and it deflected off an Arlington defender and just took a weird angle. I don't think it was Elise Rod or Arlington's fault. It was just a misfortunate thing to happen. But the Spy Pounders obviously have to make a comeback and get some goals in the back of the net.
It's really important that they regain their footing here.
Definitely. It's going to be interesting to see. Spy Pounders still in the power play. 33 seconds remaining. Going back the other way. It's taken away in the middle. She wipes out on the side. Arlington recovers possession, now holding in their own end. Johnson McDonald carrying through the neutral zone. Poke checked in the middle. Now the Braintree girls go back the other way once again. Taken behind the Arlington net. Johnson McDonald takes it. Tries to send it out, but it's taken away by Braintree. Once again, a shot taken, sails over the net. Now Braintree girls are back on even strength. Spy Pounders have to get some more opportunities on the other side of the ice. Definitely the Braintree girls applying a lot of pressure. But the Spy Pounders have to make a comeback in this one. Start getting some shots of their own. Puck taken out, Braintree holding at the point. Shot taken in front. Physical play there by Murphy on the boards. Taken behind the net. Johnson McDonald rings it around the boards. Molly Keneally chasing after it, goes for a smarter play, goes for a line change. Kropelka back on the ice for the Spy Pounders, and now going through the neutral zone, a 3-on-2 for the Braintree girls. Shot saved, rebound, loose in front, but a good play by Murphy in front to get that out of there. Now going back the other way. Chipped into the Braintree end. Loses track of the puck. Now Russo sends it in the middle. Shot taken by Doherty. Barely rings over the top of the net. Now battling for it alongside the boards once again. Arlington, a little bit of motivation behind their step now. Braintree looks to take it back the other way. Takes a shot, deflected way high. And now battling for it alongside the boards. Physical play there on the boards.
I feel like Arlington's having a lot of trouble getting out of their own zone too, which is definitely hurting them.
Definitely, the Spy Pounders have been faced with an incredibly tough Braintree team who's been applying incredible amounts of pressure in both the first and second period. But the Spy Pounders, what I noticed from them last game is that it takes time for them to learn the opponent. And Arlington's such a smart squad. They have such a great coaching staff that they can learn the opponent and base their strategy based off how the opponent plays. Spy Pounders scored both of their goals in the third period last playoff matchup to come away with a 2-0 win. Spy Pounders just need a little bit more time to learn this opposing squad, get some opportunities of their own now. Holding it in the middle, tries to center the pass for Piggott. The Braintree girls take it away once again. Now going into the middle, taken back by Corsetti. Trying to go back the other way. Carolyn Days holds in the neutral zone, chips it into the Braintree end. And now the Spy Pounders look to apply pressure, but it's sent through the neutral zone. And possession taken away by Braintree. Nice, once again. Nice block there by Murphy. Now battling for it behind the net once again. Carolyn Days chips the puck out to Piggott. Braintree girl loses her stick. A tough hit alongside the boards there. Now going back the other way, Molly Keneally. And now the Braintree girls recover once again. Physical play alongside the boards. Braintree girls come away with it once again. Now passing the puck around through the neutral zone. Tipped by Molly Keneally and tipped again. Spy Pounders looking to go back the other way, get some opportunities of their own. But the Braintree girls continue to push back. Puck sent into the middle, it's blocked in front. Carolyn Days rings it up the boards. It's tipped by a Braintree girl and the icing's called off. Russo chases after the puck on the other end as the Braintree girls hold in their own end. Goes into the middle, Russo. Doherty there as well. Ringed around the boards, goes in. O'Day hits it behind the net, keeps the play alive. Nice play there by O'Day. Russo there as well. collision in the middle of the ice there. Now the Spy Ponders lose possession. It goes back to Braintree, back the other way. Slap shot taken, hits off the outside of the net. And Arlington recovers, looking to exit their own end. Braintree takes it away once again. In the middle, shot taken, barely passes through the crease. Again sent into the middle, and Elise Rod has to make another great save. It's hit off the boards. The Spy Ponders finally clear, no icing on the play. And a physical play there alongside the board. Spy Ponders look to keep it in. Now Braintree goes back the other way once again. Puck's chipped alongside the outside of the boards. Battling for it alongside the boards once again. Carolyn Days comes away with it. Sends it to Lauren Murphy, who tries to send it out of the zone. Braintree holds in, hits off the pipe. Close opportunity there. Spy Ponders come away with one, and they chip it all the way back the other way, and this will be called for an icing.
I know you mentioned Arlington learning a team's like style of play and everything like that, but like I feel like if it was a major, learning this team would be medical school, because they have so many different ways of playing. They play offensively, they play defensively, they play, just for the purpose of keeping it in the neutral zone or just keeping it out of their own zone. It's amazing. You can't predict their next move.
Definitely. It's been tough for the Arlington girls so far, but me, along with the other mass of Arlington fans in the stands, have hope that the Spy Ponders can come out with one here. And as they've shown that they can do all year, they're a tough team, and possibly may even say maybe they're a third period team, because they seem to come alive a lot more when it comes to the third period. Right now the Spy Ponders seem to be a little bit gassed out. Braintree girls have been obviously applying a lot of pressure. The Spy Ponders seem to be a little bit tired, but obviously once they get the momentum revving and the adrenaline going, these Spy Ponders are something else. Russo holding now behind the net, chips it back to Johnson McDonald, who rips up, takes a slap shot, deflected in front, still available in the middle. Kropelka looks to take it back. Hit alongside the boards. Devin Norman tries to keep the play alive, but now a 2-on-1 back the other way. Holding down the middle is Murphy. He takes a shot and a save by Elise Rod. Great play there by Johnson McDonald to hold down the middle of the ice. He's very patient on the play. Doesn't attack the puck and trusts Elise Rod to make that near side save.
They can't be giving the Womps too much room to be able to make the play. Stella Shea, number 7 for Braintree, she had a wide open shooting lane.
Definitely. And the Spy Ponders obviously were bought out by Elise Rod and Johnson McDonald there again, but the Spy Ponders, like you said, you got to do a little bit of a better job getting back in their own zone, but obviously it's tough to do against a very fast and very high-pressured Braintree squad. Nice play there by Carolyn Days. Chips it alongside the board. Spy Ponders look to exit, but the Braintree girls chip it in front. It's deflected and it barely goes wide. Hit it alongside the boards. Michaela Doherty chips it all the way back the other way. Chasing after it, Molly Keneally, but it's called for an icing. Spy Ponders obviously have had a little bit of trouble trying to get it out of their own end. They get possession of the puck. The hard part is for them so far has been clearing it out of their own end, as the Braintree girls seem to have a line of 3 against the blue line whenever they set up in the offensive zone, which prevents the puck from exiting the zone.
And they need someone else on the other end to cash in on the puck for those few seconds that it is out of their own zone, so that it can stay out of their own zone, hopefully.
Hit in front, they score!
Oh my goodness.
Off the screen. It's hit in front, and that's what happens. Braintree opens up the ice by taking it outside. And now the Spy Ponders are down 2.
You can see they're frustrated.
Definitely, they are frustrated. They believe that they're obviously holding themselves accountable for those 2 goals let up early on. And it's understandable to be frustrated, but the Spy Ponders got to turn that anger into goals. Russo now enters the Braintree end. Sent alongside. Now Russo recovers once again. Holding behind, sends it off to Corsetti. Corsetti put in front of the net. Save there on the side, a close opportunity, a hook. No, okay, yes, they do call it. And the Spy Ponders will go on the power play, and this should close out the second period. We'll be left with 17 seconds after this penalty expires. It's a hook on the Womps, and the Spy Ponders get a chance to get some goals on the board.
That right there is the kind of play that we need to be seeing from the Spy Ponders. They were great offensively there. They put a couple more shots on Ellie Foley. Now, this right here is going to be critical.
Definitely. This is a huge momentum-filled play. If the Spy Ponders can score on this one, that could be a huge momentum surge for them and a great way to get themselves back into this contest. Sent to Kropelka on the point. She holds it in, sends it to Doherty on the far side. Doherty slips up. The puck is sent all the way back to the Arlington end. Elise Rod recovers it behind her net. Maddie Kropelka now carrying through the neutral zone. Could we see a flashback to last game where she scored through the neutral zone? Kropelka doing a great job still holding onto the puck, looks for her options, gives it to Russo. Russo tries to take a shot on net, but again, Braintree clogs the middle. And the puck is sent all the way back to the Arlington end. A minute 20 remaining here on the power play for the Spy Ponders. Holding behind the net is O'Day. O'Day sends it to Corsetti, who sends it to the middle for Kropelka. Kropelka takes a shot and a save. That's good though. We need to get those shots on net. That's a good play there by Kropelka to get a shot on net. Give themselves a chance to pull one in the back of the net.
See, now we're seeing the Spy Ponders regain their footing a little bit, and hopefully in the same period, third period, they can capitalize off of that energy. They need it so much.
Definitely, it's going to be an important play here for the Spy Ponders. If they could get it going before the end of the second, that would be great. Puck chipped above Murphy's head and all the way back to the Arlington end. Heavily pressured there is Johnson McDonald. She does a good job holding her own. And now going back the other way, Carolyn Day is trying to carry it through the neutral zone, sends it to Keneally on the far side. Keneally takes a shot, goes wide, goes over to Talanian on the far side. Talanian battling for it alongside the boards, but the Spy Ponders lose possession. It goes back to their own end. Again applying pressure on Johnson McDonald or the Braintree girls, but the Spy Ponders look to go back the other way. 20 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Keneally still battling for it. Tried to be sent out. Goes back to the blue line. Over to Johnson McDonald. Johnson McDonald tries to put it in the middle. But again, Braintree clogs the middle. Johnson McDonald holds again. Deflected in front. It goes wide. And it's hit all the way back. And now back at even strength are the Womps. Through the middle. But no cigar there for the Womps as Johnson McDonald recovers possession. 3 seconds remaining in the period, and the Womps dump it down as the clock time expires. The Womps score 2 in the second, and the Spy Ponders have a deficit to climb here in the third. Mary Rose, what do we have to see from the Spy Ponders in the third period in order to capitalize and make a comeback in this one?
As we were seeing late in this period, more shots on goal. They were doing a better job keeping the puck in Braintree's zone. And also, the 2-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey. It can be a very dangerous lead. The Braintree, they definitely cannot afford to relax in this third period, because now the Arlington girls, they will understandably be angry, be frustrated, and now will be in prime position to capitalize off of that energy that they were showing in those last couple of minutes.
The Spy Ponders, who are considered to be a third period team, look to make the comeback here in the quarterfinals against a very tough Braintree squad. We'll see you back here very soon for third period action.
My name is Max Tuluka, and if you're interested in pursuing a career in sports media, come on down to Studio B at 892 Mass Ave in Arlington.
Welcome back, Arlington sports fans, to third period action here at O'Brien Arena in Woburn, where the Arlington Spy Ponders trail the Braintree Womps 2-0 going into the third period in this intense quarterfinals matchup in the MIAA Girls Varsity Hockey Championship. And Mary Rose, what are you hoping to see from the Spy Ponders here to make one heck of a comeback in this third period.
I want to see better puck possession. I want to see better passing. I want to see more strategic play in the offensive zone, which I think are all things that they are capable of doing, but they do have to get past a tough Braintree defense-oriented style of play.
Taking the draw for the Spy Ponders is freshman Maddie Kropelka. Off the tie-up, Kropelka comes away with it, now looking to carry it up the middle. Takes a shot, and it barely goes above the net. Spy Ponders flying out of the gates, looking to apply some pressure early on, but the Braintree girls chip it back into the neutral zone. O'Day tries to send it forward. It goes back into her own end. Holding is Murphy. Murphy over to O'Day. O'Day is heavily pressured, but the Spy Ponders come away with it. Going back the other way is Kropelka. Kropelka chips it back into the Braintree zone. Now behind the net, the Braintree girls recover. And they look to carry it out of their own end. Good pressure there by Russo to try and keep the play alive, but the Braintree girls still get it out. Holding now sent into the middle, and they're called offside. The Braintree girls get called offside. The puck will go back to the neutral zone as the Spy Ponders look to overcome a very tough deficit, down 2-0. But like I've said earlier, the Spy Ponders seem to be like a third period team. Last time in the official first round of the playoffs, they played the Needham Rockets in the official first round. But now going back the other way, Talanian over to Keneally, who gets wiped out in front of the net. No call on the play. Braintree girl also shaken up. And now the Braintree girls look to go back the other way. To the outside, wraps it around. Good speed there by the Braintree girls. Spy Ponders looking to apply some pressure and get it out of their own end now. Sent all the way over to the boards. Battling for it alongside, and they get it out into the neutral zone. But anyway, the Spy Ponders last time against Needham, they scored both of their two out of their 2 goals came in the third period against the Needham girls. So obviously it's not impossible for the Spy Ponders to make a comeback in this one.
Absolutely.
O'Day sends it off to Corsetti. Sent back around. Devin Norman's there to take it. Norman now carrying up through the middle of the ice. Norman, nice job, still holding possession, tries to take a shot. It's blocked in front. Spy Ponders looking to regain possession back the other way. Doherty wipes out on the side of the boards. And now the Braintree girls still keep pressure, but good pressure there by Kropelka. Try and get the puck loose. Puck deflects back into Braintree's end. And they look to get it out. Nice play by O'Day to keep it alive. O'Day tries to put it into the middle, but again, Braintree clogs the middle. Kropelka takes it on the outside, tries to center it for Keneally, and the puck squeaks back into the neutral zone where the Spy Ponders look to re-enter. They chip it into the corner. Braintree holds. Going back the other way. Carolyn Days is there to keep the play alive. O'Day still trying to battle for it alongside the boards. Talanian gets it. Taking it into the corner. And now exiting their own end of the Braintree girls. The Spy Ponders now are going to catch them back the other way. In front of the net, saved by Rod. Maybe that could change the tides a little bit. Oh, they thought the play was called dead. It might have been somebody in the crowd was whistling. The Spy Ponders thought the play was dead. But anyway, they still get it out into the neutral zone and back all the way to the Braintree end. Now Braintree looking to re-enter Arlington zone once again. Good poke check there by Norman. Braintree still holding on to it though. Shot taken, blocked in front. Deflects back into the corner. And now the Spy Ponders have to go back the other way. Kropelka racing up the side. They call icing. Whoa. Oh, Kropelka trips up after the play. I don't get maybe high school icing is different than NHL icing. I don't know. But in the NHL, it's whoever wins the race to the puck first, and Kropelka was clearly there. I don't know why the icing was called. Maybe I'm just not informed on what the rules of icing are in high school, but who knows? Off the draw, Braintree comes away with it, and Elise Rod covers it up. And Elise Rod has been incredible in this game so far, despite letting in 2 goals. Obviously, those 2 were unlucky, but what are you hoping to see from Elise Rod? What do you hope for her to continue here in the 3rd period, and what can she do to help the Spy Pounders get back in it?
I want to see her not have to face so many shots.
I might have to cut you off here as Kropelka goes back the other way. She's alone. Tripped on the play.
And the net is off its posts.
I think this might be a penalty shot for Kropelka. This could be the turning point the Spy Pounders need. As referee points to center ice, I believe that Kropelka is going to be taking the penalty shot. Oh, well, no, apparently not. But anyway, still called on the 2-minute penalty for hooking there. Kropelka was on the breakaway. She gets hooked on the play, but the Spy Pounders now have a chance to get one in the back of the net on the power play. O'Day sends it over to Kropelka. Kropelka sends it around the net for Russo. Russo back to Doherty on the point. Doherty over to O'Day. O'Day tries to center it. Deflected by a Braintree girl and sent all the way back around the Arlington end. O'Day now takes it in her own end. Holding. Going back the other way. Kropelka up to Russo. Russo now holding against the boards. Comes away with it. Nice play there by Russo. Takes it around the net. Nice move by Russo. Still holding possession. Centers it. O'Day over to Kropelka. Back to O'Day. Takes a shot, deflected in front, barely goes wide. Back to Doherty on the point, who sends it to Russo. Russo back to Doherty. Doherty over to O'Day. O'Day over to Kropelka, back to O'Day. Opens up another shooting lane, takes a shot, save. Rebound deflects to the outside. Spy Pounders still keep possession. Doherty back to Russo. Russo looks to send it for O'Day, but puck squeaks out all the way back to the neutral zone and back to the Arlington end. 44 seconds remaining on the PK for Braintree. Puck deflects into the netting, and it will go to the neutral zone for a face-off. And man, this would be huge if the Spy Pounders could score here. Still time left, 9:25 remaining in the 3rd period, so still plenty of time for the Spy Pounders to make a run for their money. But obviously the tensions start to grow here as time grows a little bit less and less every minute. Braintree wins the draw, sends it all the way back around. Johnson McDonald's there to recover, but the Braintree girls take it away. Johnson McDonald still battling for it, sends it over to Keneally. Keneally makes a beautiful move in the middle of the ice, still holding on to it. Tries to send it back from Murphy. Murphy keeps possession. Now behind the net. Keneally's still chasing after it. Goes to Johnson McDonald, who takes a slap shot, barely goes wide. Braintree girls are back at even strength and now going back the other way. They have some space and room. Going through, nice play there by Keneally to shut it down. Now Murphy. Murphy sends it over to Days, the 2 senior captains, along with Jessica Piggott for the Spy Pounders. Days through center ice. Sends it to, and that's going to be another penalty. Cross check on Corsetti will put the Spy Pounders back on the power play, so obviously getting a load of chances here, but what they got to do is cash in.
It looks like the tides are turning their way, especially because now the Womps are getting more physical, and now it's working against them. However, they're just as good defensively when they're short-handed as they are for strength. So
definitely the Spy Pounders handed another opportunity here. Braintree off the forecheck, nice job. Putting pressure on it. Now they look to bleed time off the clock. Taken away. Kropelka looks taken up her own end. No call because there's a tie-up, but Braintree fans certainly want one as they chip it all the way back the other way. Spy Pounders have to go back and recover. Kropelka holding in her own end, sends it into the middle for Doherty, who sends it over to Russo. Russo gets around one, takes a shot, save, rebound, loose in front, close opportunity for the Spy Ponders, but not giving up yet as they hold the puck in the Braintree end. Sent behind the net, pinned against the boards. Russo comes away with it. Russo hit hard, no call. Braintree dumps it all the way through the neutral zone, and the Spy Ponders have to go recover. Shea O'Day sends it looking for Russo. She deflects the puck. It goes behind the Braintree net, no icing. Braintree sends it into the neutral zone, recovered by Murphy. Murphy over to Johnson McDonald, who sends it into the middle for Keneally. Braintree girls just bat it back to the Arlington end. 30 seconds now remaining on the power play for the Spy Ponders, and the Braintree girls applying an enormous amount of pressure still, despite their shorthanded. Taking up the right side now is Keneally. Battling for it now, Talanian. Into the middle, Keneally back to the point. Johnson McDonald takes a shot, save. Rebound goes behind the net. Still holding is Talanian. Talanian, nice patience with the puck, goes back to Murphy. Murphy takes a shot, save, rebound, loose in front still. Talanian looks to recover. The Braintree girls are back at even strength, but the Spy Ponders look to keep the pressure on. Tripped behind the net is Days, but no call. Spy Ponders keep it in. They look to take a shot. The rebound goes loose into the middle. And now it's sent all the way around the other way. Johnson McDonald now battling for it alongside the boards. The Braintree girls recover possession. Takes a shot, but it's blocked in front. Now going back the other way with some room in the middle is Kropelka. Kropelka takes a hard hit on the boards. The Braintree girls recover possession. 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Spy Ponders got to turn up the heat. Shot taken, blocked in front, goes back to the blue line, another block. And now going back the other way, Grace Corsetti chasing the puck down. Goes to Kropelka, who sends it over for Russo, who tries to get around the Braintree defender, but a physical play there keeps her on the outside. Another hit alongside the boards. Battling for it still. Spy Ponders look to keep the play alive, but it goes back into the neutral zone. Braintree going the other way. Shot taken, Rod makes the save, rebound, they score! Braintree takes the 3-0 lead. 4 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in the contest, and that may have been a shot to the heart for the Spy Ponders.
Looked like another bad deflection, and then they took advantage of that open side of Elise Rod, and it's definitely looking tough for sure. Like the Spy Ponders, they definitely got much better footing, putting more shots, testing Elise Foley, but Ellie Foley, which is definitely proven to be just as strong as her teammates.
The Spy Ponders obviously still holding on to a bit of hope. They can make a run in for their money and get back into this one, but they're going to need a score. They're going to need it very fast. Braintree girls applying pressure still. Spy Ponders chip it out of their own end and not giving up hope. Keneally with a nice hustle going back the other way. Taken by Kropelka in the neutral zone. She holds, takes it back to her own end. Johnson McDonald hits it up the board, sent into the Braintree zone, but Braintree regains possession going back the other way. Russo now with some room in the middle, possibly to keep the Spy Ponders alive. She takes a shot, save, rebound loose in front, but Braintree does a great job of clogging the middle and they get the puck back out. O'Day sends it over to Norman. Norman tries to send it in. Braintree tries to send it back out, but O'Day makes a nice play to keep it alive. Chipped into the Braintree end. Arlington still holding. Sent all the way back outside to the neutral zone. 3.5 minutes to go. O'Day tries to send it out to the neutral zone. Elise Rod takes it. They freeze the puck. Let's just take a second, though. Even though things look bleak for the Spy Ponders right now, it has been an incredible season for the girls. I've said this time and time again. They beat out the odds. They were the underdog in this one not only, but they were an underdog all year. A lot of people in Arlington thought the girls were going to have a down year this year, but it was far from it. Coming away with 2 playoff victories and are still not done yet here today. Despite down by 3, we have 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. I'm the guy, my saying is, it's not over till it's over. You do not know that something's over until that clock hits 0.
Absolutely.
So anything could happen. But again, obviously the Spy Partners have had an incredible year so far and have impressed not only me, but the entire town of Arlington. So an incredible year for the Spy Partners as they look to keep it alive with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. They're going to need 3.
Even if today, if they come off with a loss, they have so much to be proud of. These girls, they played like professionals this season. Unfortunately, I only got onto the broadcast so late in the season, but they've definitely crawled into my heart.
Definitely. Braintree now holds, takes a slap shot, blocked in front. And now Russo looks to send it back the other way for Kropelka. But the Braintree girls regain possession. Murphy. Battling for it behind the net. She's one of the senior captains for the Spy Ponders. This may well be her last game as a Spy Ponder, along with Jessica Piggott and Carolyn Davis, who have all been extraordinary leaders this year, helping lead the Spy Ponders through thick and thin. Devin Norman now holds in her own end, looking to exit the zone, but the Braintree girls still going, and another great save by Elise Rod. Ref has his hand in the air, and somebody will be assessed for a penalty. I believe it's the Spy Ponders. Obviously, frustrations coming alive here. The Spy Ponders will have to kill off a penalty for the last minute 39 of this contest. But they went up, they're going up against a very tough team in the Braintree girls, who are the number 3 seed, the Spy Ponders the number 6 seed. And they put up an incredible fight so far here today. Sent around. Shot taken from the point. Girls still battling for it. Behind the net, Devin Norman takes possession. Taken back by the Spy Ponders, and they look to go back the other way. A minute, 11 seconds remaining. Piggott's on the ice, Days is on the ice. Battling for it now alongside the boards. And the Spy Ponders will go down swinging, as they always do. Girls with a lot of fight and a lot of heart. Braintree re-enters the zone, going back the other way, and the Spy Ponders are going to be assessed with another penalty here. 45 seconds left. Braintree takes the shot. Still battling for it. Shot another taken in front, and Elise Rod covers it up. 33 seconds remaining.
These girls have a lot to be proud of. For the 3 seniors, it's going to most likely, unless there's a miracle, it'll be their last 33 seconds as Spy Ponders. They have so much to be proud of.
Definitely.
Braintree team has proven to be such a great challenge, but I think they've held up very well. They've played very professionally. They've played like we know them to play, but it's never easy.
Timeout is taken. Arlington gonna embrace their last 33 seconds of this contest, and possibly their last 33 seconds of the 2019-2020 season. And obviously, it was an outstanding year for the Spy Ponders. I mean, things aren't done yet, but they seem pretty bleak right now. But there's a lot to look forward to for the Spy Ponders. They have a huge core of young talent on this team, so I don't see these Spy Ponders quieting down anytime soon. And I bet they'll be back next year with a lot of vengeance and a lot to play for when it comes around to playing next year.
They can only get better from here. They're an incredible team.
Kropelka's only a freshman, and she's been absolutely outstanding, along with Gabby Russo, who's only a sophomore. Spy Ponders have a lot of senior talent and a lot of young talent as well. And it's been an absolutely incredible year for the Spy Ponders so far. With 33.6 remaining on the clock, the Spy Ponders face a 5-on-3. Taking the draw for the Spy Ponders is senior captain Jessica Piggott. Piggott off the tie-up. Goes back against the boards, battling for it is Shea O'Day, who's been absolutely incredible this year, earning the role of captain as a junior. Taking it through, Jessica Piggott battling for it in front of the net, chipped behind, and Elise Rod will cover it up once again. What's important for the Spy Ponders is to go out with your head held high. Obviously a very impressive year. I've said this before and I'll say it again. They were the underdog all year and they defied everybody's odds. As time winds down, 3 seconds remaining. And Braintree will advance to the semifinals. Take on Austin Prep. The number 3 seed takes on the number 2 seed. And the Spy Ponders close out an incredible season on a low note, but look to make an incredible bounce back next year with a lot of hockey left to play in front of them for most of the girls because they're very young and very talented. Mary Rose, what did you see from the Spy Ponders this game? What have you seen from them so far this season? What do you think? What are your thoughts?
As we know, I've only been here for 2 games, but I saw heart, I saw passion, I saw class, I saw professionalism, I saw tactic, and just overall, they are such an excellent squad. They deserve everything that they've gotten to up until this point. I really wish they had won today, honestly, but they have such bright futures for all of them. We wish them all the best, but Braintree is going to have a big challenge against Austin. It's not going to be easy for them.
Definitely, and obviously a huge thank you from me to ACMi for, I was so lucky to commentate for the girls all year long. And they were an extremely entertaining team to watch, and not only a very extremely entertaining team, but an extremely talented team to watch all year. I was so lucky to have this opportunity to commentate for these games and cover as many girls games as possible. We were on the road last week and the week before for the playoffs. We were back at home. We were able to cover so many playoff games, and I'm just so thankful for ACMi and for the girls varsity hockey squad for allowing me to do this. And obviously a tough way to go out, but the Spy Ponders go out with their heads held high. They were an outstanding team, and they look to do a lot more destruction next year. Well, that's going to be it from ACMi. My name is Nick Antonakas alongside Mary Rose Saad. We'll see you back here next season for some more girls varsity hockey action, and obviously best of luck to Braintree in the next round. And a great season for the Spy Ponders. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching.